Ghost Mission 1 successfully launched just hours ago, heading to the moon. The private commercial effort aims to land an unmanned research spacecraft on the lunar surface. And it all began right here in Central Texas. CBS Austin's Fred Cantu is live at their home base in Mission Control in Cedar Park. And Fred, they've got to be excited.
Oh, yeah, and we're outside of their Mission Operations Center here in Cedar Park. The rocket went off without a hitch, I hear, just after midnight. And now they're already hard at work. And with me to talk about this is Shay Faring. He's the Chief Technology Officer with Firefly Aerospace. Morning to you, sir. Thanks for making time for us.
Yeah, no problem. How you doing?
All right. First of all, how's the mission going so far?
It's amazing. We were prepared for anything and everything. The team's been practicing for over a year in just this scenario right here. We've been working on this lander for over 4 years, and so we were just ready for anything. Luckily, we haven't had much thrown at us yet. It's going really well. We've checked out the full lander after successful launch, which is, it's the vehicle that's going to the moon, but we're also taking 10 payloads with us. So now we're in payload checkout. So they're going through, you heard an applause just a minute ago, the team's just excited every time we get through a payload checkout that's successful. Check that box, we move to the next one.
You know, give us just a sample of some of the experiments you're carrying for NASA.
So we have 10 for NASA as part of this CLIPS program, and they're all over the lander. Some are on the bottom of the lander, so when we get there on the lunar surface, they're going to drill into the lunar surface, or they're going to check the regolith or the lunar dirt, effectively. One looks like a big mailbox or a telescope, however you're looking at it, and it's going to look back at Earth and look at the magnetospots of the Earth. Another's going to use GPS. So normally, when you're in GPS, when you're in the sphere of GPS, you're on Earth, or you're on low Earth orbit. We're going to try to use GPS above the GPS altitude. So that's a really interesting experiment. And we have retroreflectors. There's just a lot of things going on in this lander. So,
and this is my first time here, and I'm just amazed by the setup you have. Tell me why you picked Cedar Park.
So, first of all, this building we've been in for a little over 3 years now. Our headquarters is just down the street. But we picked Cedar Park for a couple of reasons. The founder wanted a place in Texas because Texas allows you to get work done. The laws and regulations allow you to just build things quickly, test things like big rocket engines like we do, and they're encouraging and supportive. Austin's a great place. When you need to try to recruit a bunch of young engineering talent, you want to be anchored at a city like Austin.
They want to come to Austin.
Yeah, and then Cedar Park was just affordable also. So it was really that blend of close to Austin, but also close to the ranches and brigs where we could do the bigger, more dangerous things.
Okay. And really quickly, just give us a timetable of what's next on this mission.
So we have about a 44-day trip from last night to landing on the lunar surface. And then a lunar day is about 14 Earth days of sunlight before it gets to lunar night. So we can operate in the lunar day when there's still sun. Once the sun goes down, everything freezes. There's no atmosphere to sort of keep you warm. And so we'll operate for about 14 days, and we're going to try to operate as long as we can into the lunar night. And then at that point, the mission will be done. There is a chance we'll wake up the next morning, but we're not designed to do that.
Yeah.
And just getting to the surface will be amazing. And then, of course, every day we get to operate the payloads will be even better.
And this is the first time that a private company has launched a mission like this to the moon?
We're the third one, actually. But we hope to be the first to successfully land softly and upright and then operate for the full duration. The first mission failed pretty quickly. The second mission did get to the lunar surface. It fell over, though. It landed and tipped, and so it didn't get to operate as expected. And so we're hoping to be the first to do it completely. And then those other competitors have other contracts. We have 3 other landers in work, or 3 landers total in work. And so we'll continue to go and go and go. And these missions are a fraction of the price of a traditional NASA mission. NASA's using a different mechanism to work these. So instead of a mission like this being $500 to $800 million, maybe even $1 billion, we're doing these missions at about $100 million a piece, which seems like a lot of money.
Yeah.
But when you look at the cost of a rocket and then the cost of the technology that goes in these landers, it's actually extremely affordable.
All right. So you've got some exciting days ahead, though.
Yeah, every day, especially the next 4 days, are super exciting. it's like having a brand new Ferrari, and we're test driving it, right? And we're learning exactly how to drive it. There's only so much practicing you can do until you get that thing in space or get that car on the road or whatever. So the team is kind of working out any kinks of the uniqueness, and then once we get the propulsion system operational, that's a lot of fun. So then we will transfer from being in a Earth-based orbit to a lunar-based orbit, and then we'll start our path to landing.
All right.
So yeah.
We appreciate all the time you gave us this morning. Shay Faring is the Chief Technology Officer with Firefly Aerospace here in Cedar Park. Reporting live, Fred Cantu, CBS Austin News.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.